Valentine's Day is only a few solid decibels away. Thusly, I have to find a mate.
Guys, I'm single. I know, right? I don't seem like the type of guy, but even though I'm part of that flag with the funny skeleton, I've never seen a single dick. Actually, guys, I think I have seen one now. So, how do I find a partner? Well, I could learn from other couples. "911, what's your emergency?" "Are you married?" "Okay, real ones aren't working. Maybe the fictional ones." "I don't know. I don't feel like fighting 7 people. I can do 6, but not 7. My hair looks like shit, oh my god. So, real relationships didn't work. Fictional relationships didn't work. I got it. I'll get advice from 2 fictional characters in a relationship that they aren't even in. Shipping! Sometimes 2 fictional characters simply aren't enough and you need to imagine them fucking. Was Pacifica just a random side character in Gravity Falls, or is Alex Hirsch hiding the truth from us? Of course, in order to really dive into some ships, I can't just do a video reading through some fanfic. I mean, I could, but I want to be Sonomy. No music. So yeah, for our first game we have Sonic Boom. Dating Sonomy sim? You made the game. Why are you asking me? Sonomy is an interesting one because about 1 score ago the whole point of Amy was that Sonic was being too gay. However, there have been more hints at Sonic being cursed with heterosexuality, and nowhere are these hints more prevalent than Sonic Boom. Legally speaking, these characters are minors, I think. I can't say they were doing the stuff that Pink Diamond was doing to Black Diamond. So I won't say that. Does that, like, cover me? Am I good now? So it makes sense that a dating sim would be made about the Sonic Boom versions of these characters. First things first, it's quiet. Too quiet. But why is it so quiet? Don't worry, it's not an actual issue with the game. I'll learn the error of my ways soon enough. The game begins by telling us that this is Season 2, Episode 44. It turns out this is the Vector episode. Now, does this mean he's also trying to date Amy? Good question, I'm not answering that. Sonic is wearing a shirt that John Travolta would probably wear in The Fanatic. Oh, you're done being shy, aren't you? So, I accidentally opened up this game twice and didn't realize it until I was done recording. I had to live with this. Also, Sonic has a job now? Anyways, what's happening in the story again? Oh yeah, Sonomy is getting some fucking in and out, and Amy set up candles in her house. Now, you may think her choice to put candles in there is excessive. I think she hasn't gone far enough. Fill the whole room with candles. Make it like that scene in Face Off where Johnny Travolta can't get any oxygen. Jesus Christ, that's 2 John Travolta references in one segment. Why do I have to choose this? Why make it a choice if there's only one choice? Were you trying to make sure I was still awake? Are the Sonomy shippers concerned about my sleep schedule? Well, I'll have you know that I do not have narcolepsy, thank you very much. What was the point of that? Oh, there's something else going on. Isn't there? Anyways, I start talking about fruit and Amy says that bottoms are hidden for a reason. But I'm right here. You're saving the best for last. Mr. Hedgehog, that is not what you want to say in response to someone mentioning your lack of pants. So this is that Riz I hear so much about. Our choices are either bail, or... Is Fuzzy Puppy another word for I bet I could beat you at a game of Fuzzy Puppy. We're then given the choice to hear a tutorial, but both options are no. This game is obsessed with the illusion of choice. Also, these look like those dogs you see in... These dogs look like dogs. I'm gonna be honest, throughout most of the Fuzzy Puppy segment, I just randomly chose because I didn't know what to do. You good, Amy? Sonic? Why do you hate her when all she said was... One more game. That's what you said 4 rounds ago.
Wasn't that only like 1 round?
We get some fourth wall breaking, I think, and then Sonic remembers that he has a job. On cue, Sonic's communicator lights up. Talk about lazy writing.
Well, what if I don't want to?
But no, it's not Sonic's job. As much as they should be firing him right now. It's Tails, who needs help testing a canner recanner. It reloads open cans.
Thank God.
But before we leave, Amy has something to tell us.
Alright, so we basically won, right? We got the kiss, that means we can move on to the next game. That's an indication of victory. Right? Well, the next game we have on the docket is based on DDLC. Doki Doki Mupoki Loki Spooky. Specifically, Bionicle.
I seem to remember Monica being the infestation of horror itself in this game. That being said, I'm not quite sure why Sayori would have the hots for this woman. Anyways, we load up the game and...
I think I'm gonna need some help.
I tried looking everywhere for language options, but there doesn't seem to be any.
Thankfully, with the help of Google Translate's camera feature, I can figure out what is going on here.
So, we can check the weather, we can load, we can settings, we can learn, and we can seek help. We can also get the fuck out. Let's go to settings and... Damn. Still don't know. Anyways, let's check the weather. None. Pokemon. Face of Bow.
Look, I'm doing the best with what I've got.
Okay, it's best that we act as a visual learner. First they're in the field, then they talk about someone named Tom, probably an ex. Okay, never mind, that was just a narrator, because now we see that Monica is speaking about Kecker Cringe. Oh, and now she's toking up. Fast forward a little bit. Oh!
Learn Russian, then make out.
Oh god, did she die? Oh good, they just became 2D. And then... it's over.
Well, the language barrier meant that I couldn't really get much out of the game. Time to speedrun it. Like to see GDQ do that.
The next game is a shitpost, I think. But next up we have Breaking Bad, the romance drama. The game. The game is presented in the most primitive form possible. Windows 0. Jesse is not here, Walter. You will cook with me.
Okay, not exactly show accurate, but I'll take what I can get.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, so the next few games are a bit different. These are more so just dating sims where you're playing an unnamed character. You might say that doesn't count, but X-Reader exists for a reason.
This next game is just called Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, I get it, like...
I don't remember there being romance unless you count the child. Also, I like the mouse icon being the weird blood clot from the Shadow logo. Hey, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
Hi.
And I heard that Sonic has a human girlfriend.
Yeah, for one game.
So you are gonna help me find one too.
I'm supposed to be learning, not helping.
Sonic! Oh, so this must be like Adventure 2 where everyone thought these were the same person. Alright, the first two options are school and right here.
Okay. Shadow?
I'm predicting that if I don't choose school, then the game will softlock itself, so I'll give into his demands. What is this school you speak of?
Oh, so I'm the bad guy.
Video games have taught me it's the best place for romance. Yeah, nice alibi, bud. Okay, what now? That is true, we did just make him chaos control us into what every white person thinks Japan is like, so clearly we need to figure out what happens next. Alright, now we need to find someone for you to introduce yourself to. As it turns out, that may not be possible because you brought him to school on a weekend.
Watch this. Top tier animation.
Seems to be game over since Shadow can't find any high schoolers. Whatever shall we do? Well, we comfort him, and he comes to the... Did I seriously fucking write inclusion in the script instead of conclusion? Thank you, Google autocorrect. Well, we comfort him, and he comes to the conclusion that maybe I'm the one he's been looking for. Did I do it? Did I finally find a Valentine in the form of a fictional character? Well, no, because after a date, he decides we should just stay friends. Then this game reveals its true colors. It's a shitpost.
Or at least that's what I would say if that wasn't, like, my comfort ship.
Okay, one last game. This time we're venturing to the world of FNAF with Five Nights of Love. When we start, it tells us to choose a name. The automatic choice is Mike because, you know. But no, Mike won't be the one finding love today. This time, it's gonna be Hank. The game begins in a very limited recreation of The Office from the first game, and the phone guy gives us the usual instructions. Turns out we can talk to these guys for some sort of gratification. There's also just a button to end the night whenever you want. But that's no fun. I need to get dating advice by talking to animatronic creatures. So yeah, instead of the animatronics trying to... they instead try to flirt with you. Damn, Kevin MacLeod really went off with this soundtrack. But anyways, now we need to see what Foxy wants to say. I'm bad with directions. But can I have directions to your heart?
Tried your best.
When you press the talk button, it's just more attempts from Foxy at being the Rizzler, and eventually he says, hey, go talk to someone else. Talking does cost power, but you can also give gifts. You can sweep floors, which gets you some capital, but that also costs power. Ah yes, the most power costly tool. A broom. Night 2, it's time to talk to Freddy. Why aren't you talking to me? Okay, it's time to talk to Springtrap. Yes, everyone remembers the part of the FNAF movie where William Afton showed us how to make surprise eggs with Spider-Man. I love humans the most.
It's not a competition.
Maybe go somewhere else. Okay, fine, if you don't want to talk.
So, what did we learn today? Play Yu-Gi-Oh!, learn Russian, make drugs, become Dream, and stalk people. How am I supposed to get anything from this?